The pharmacy profession traces its roots to over 4,000 years ago. Back then, the Sumerians, who were living in modern-day Iraq, used medicinal plants such as mustard, myrrh, and opium. Fast forward to the modern day, and the profession has grown into a multi-billion-dollar industry. Dr. Louis Mashogu, the founder of Halton's Pharmacy, is an entrepreneur that has invested in the sector.
The inspiration for starting Halton's Pharmacy came from my passion. I'm a pharmacist, and I believe I'm a healer. Yeah? And the vision was, if I could get healers, several of them, working in an environment where they are happy and they're able to serve the nation or the Kenyans in a way that is able to make them productive, then that's how it started. We wanted to help Kenyans to have access to qualified personnel and quality products.
Dr. Mashogu's vision of owning a drugstore began in 2007 while he was still employed as a district pharmacist in Maralal, Samburu County. That vision would come to fruition in 2010 when Dr. Mashogu and 3 of his pharmacist friends contributed 1 million shillings each to open a chemist. However, it would not be until 2013 that Halton's Pharmacy would open officially.
Halton's model of a pharmacy is what we wanted to build was a pharmacy that's like a supermarket. I don't know if you remember those days of kiosks where we used to buy bread in the kiosk, milk from the kiosk. You know, you'd get one level of service in this pharmacy, in this kiosk, and all different from the other kiosk. So what we were creating was a pharmacy that is standardized. If you enter any of Halton's Pharmacy, whether you're in Kitale, Mtwapa, Nairobi, in Umoja, or in Karen, they all have the same layout. You enter, you find your personal care products there, mother and baby products there, products for supplements on the other side, and your prescriptions on the back.
According to Dr. Mashogu, one of the main reasons for establishing Halton's Pharmacy was to raise the standards of the profession in Kenya. The 34-year-old doctor felt this could only be achieved through self-employment, where he could be able to structure what he wanted implemented with like-minded people.
I used to get very disturbed that I could be in Ukunda and I might not get standardized care. So I saw it as a way, if I could get my own place, start, get the model right, and able to put at least, at that time we were thinking of maybe 25 pharmacies, maybe 3 in every province. Yeah, that was before we got the counties. So we had the 9 provinces. So I wanted to have at least 3 pharmacies in each of the provinces, whereby we were able to serve Kenyans. You know, if you need quality, you can actually get it here.
Even though Halton's Pharmacy is located in 52 locations around Kenya, consistency and maintaining the standards of the brand in all stores is crucial to the organization. Halton's Pharmacy's newest branch was recently inaugurated in the coastal town of Malindi. For any business enterprise, the location is key to successful operations and overall growth. When choosing a location, the entrepreneur should consider company needs, its customers, and its employees. Located mostly in residential areas, Dr. Mashogu is adamant that for him to open a store in a certain location, then it has to make economic sense.
We choose our locations based on one of 3 things. Yeah? So it has to meet certain criteria. It has to make economic sense. So we go to an area, we look, are there people living in those areas? Yeah? Are there people who are able to pass by here and interact with us, and we convert them into clients? So that's one thing. The other thing is that location accessible? You know, you could be having a location, but it's inside a building. Yeah? So we choose locations that are right at the street, where you see us when you're going to work and you're coming back home. Yeah? so that we are able to interact with you subconsciously. Then you remember, oh, actually, there's a Haltons, I saw it here, and whenever you need it, yeah. And the other thing when you choose a location is just other activities around. Is there a butchery? Is there a grocery shop? Is there a bank? You know, those kind of things.
In 2013, Haltons Pharmacy attracted funding from a private equity firm. The firm pumped over $2.5 million in the startup.
We are standardizing the model. We want to achieve consistency and a certain threshold, which we are saying we'll build our branches to 200 branches. And once we are that number, we'll stop and see, yeah, who else wants to join in, yeah. Then we can work together, sort of in a franchised way.
The Defense Forces Band.
In 2010, Kenya adopted a new constitution which led to the creation of 47 county governments. Dr. Mashogu believes that this is posing a challenge in the way he does business.
Our biggest challenge right now is whereby we got the devolved government and you have multiple levels of licensing. Yeah? So where you find, before I open a store, the multiple places where I have to go and get approvals increased, yeah, and multiple licenses. So one of the things that I would really like to see is that consolidated. So I'm happy with what I'm seeing with the Huduma centers. Yeah, it's sort of helping us, but it can be better because we want the ease of doing business so that we're able to again serve Kenya.
Various sources estimate that the global market for pharmaceuticals topped $1 trillion in sales in 2014. The world's 10 largest drug companies generated $429.4 billion of that revenue. With such huge profits to be made, some chemists are resorting to unethical behavior.
The client is chasing a price instead of chasing value. Yeah, whereby is the value that I'm giving you. I'm able to source the genuine medicine. Yeah, I'm a registered pharmacy. I source genuine medicine and have the right people to interact with you and sell you that medicine. Yeah, that is able to extend and give you value that you actually, this patient who has been taking 3 of the same medicine 3 times a day only takes it once, because when that medicine was made, it was only to be taken once a day. But because you're taking this medicine that from whichever Panyarus that you've gotten it from, you're getting shortchanged. You're getting a medicine that is not serving you, and you're living with a disease you don't have to live with.
In a country with a high unemployment rate, especially among young people, Dr. Mashogu is doing his little thing in addressing this issue. Haltons Pharmacy mostly utilizes word of mouth in marketing its products. Their locations and distinct branding has also placed them shoulders above the rest. The company, though, is using the internet to reach out to more clients.
One of the products we've been able to develop is Haltons Dialamed, whereby you are able to call or WhatsApp or SMS a prescription. Yeah, we take that prescription and we are able to interpret it, call and cancel you, and deliver the medicine to you. And you pay us by M-Pesa. Because of this, we are able to offer these services from our, not just for prescription. You're a father who needs to, who has just come back from work. Your wife sends you an SMS saying, please buy diapers and wet wipes. You just forward that message to us. And as you are entering the estate, pass by the Haltons, pick it and go home.
The company has also come up with an innovative way of beating the competition and staying ahead of the pack. In any Haltons pharmacy, a client can purchase personal and hair care products.
First, because we are an ethical business and we listen to our clients. Yeah. Let me start with the last one. We listen to our clients. We used to see these fathers or mothers coming in, buying Calpol for their children, and crossing the street to go and buy diapers or wet wipes, or none for their infant formula. Yeah? And we started wondering, how can we assist these clients? Yeah? And they say, if only you guys were selling diapers here, then maybe we'll have assisted. So we started keeping diapers for these clients, and we actually started seeing that it's bringing in more clients.
So where does Dr. Louis Mashogu foresee Halton's pharmacy in future?
And beyond, we see Halton's as a well-established chain of pharmacy in this country. We see Kenyans being able, at any corner of this country, at any corner of the 42 counties, being able to access quality products and quality personnel just right at their doorsteps. We see a time when Haltons will have crossed the borders to the neighboring countries. I remember when I left employment, I was looking, just before I left government, I was looking for a job in a multinational. And I can actually, with confidence, say in 5 years' time, Haltons will be a multinational. We'll be in the region. We'll be able to offer these services again beyond the borders of the country, and just meeting healthcare needs of the patients wherever they are. So yes, I see a place where Haltons will be offering quality products and services in neighborhoods of East Africa.